Oh, it's Greggatron. How are y'all doing? Okay, so today we're gonna show off this. I guess I would call this my We the People knife. I meant to show this off on the 4th of July weekend, right? Would have been fitting, right? Before I show this itself, or the rest of it anyway, here's the box. MTech USA. The part number is M as in Maxine, X as in Xavier, dash A as in Abby, the number 849, F as in Frank, C as in Carl. Made in China. This will be in the description box if you're looking for your own. Also, the back reads, ask your local knife retailers for other fine MTech knives. This knife has an extremely sharp edge. Use caution when opening this package. Mishandling or incorrect use can result in serious injury. It is the responsibility of the buyer to investigate and comply with the laws and regulations that apply in his or her area. And I like that they add that, basically just saying don't be an idiot. It's not the knives company people that you cut yourself. You know it's a knife, you know it's a tool, you know it could be a weapon, you know it's dangerous. I don't think of this as a weapon per se. I just keep it around as a piece of art, because that's what it is. It's a work of art. Before I even get into the blade, you just gotta appreciate the handle for one. We the people. And it appears to have the Constitution written down there. You know, that is oh so cool. I also like the American flag. There's two different versions of this knife. There's this one, but there's another one I believe is silver. So this part blends in with the blade more so. I believe it was silver. Whereas I like this one better because the yellow stands out more. Or the bronze color, whatever you want to call it. Flip it over. You can see the MTech right there. Always keep these tight. Not super tight, but try to keep your stuff from getting loose. And this is actually kind of heavy for its size. It looks like a 6-inch knife. And I'll bust out the measuring tape if you don't believe me. We'll check it out. But it's nice. Very, very nice. MTech USA. And it is stainless steel. You can see the part number once again. MX-A849. That's a 9. Yep, FC. I'm trying to read backwards. Stainless steel USA design. Also, what I noticed, I like this wavy groove action going on in the handle. That's fun. So it's almost like you can hold it, you can almost fit your fingers comfortably in the grooves. Almost. Not all the way there, but comfortably, somewhat. The blade is sharp. Much sharper than my Kill Bill sword I just showed off earlier. But look at how solid the blade is. Super solid. While I'm here, I'm going to show you guys a size comparison with a different knife. And I'm going to bust out the measuring tape for you, just to get a clear picture. Alright, so we got this. Here's another MTech knife I have. Same company. This knife here I use at work. This is more so for my day-to-day life. But the We the People knife is definitely a little bit longer. And it's straighter. Whereas this knife has a curve. These are very affordable, by the way. $20 a piece. If you're wondering, the part number to this one is MT-A as in Apple 1029. I'll put this in the description box as well. And I was wrong. These are not 6 inches long. They're actually closer to 8 inches. Bust out the good tape. Here, let's do it this way. There we go. It's close to about 8 3/4. 8 3/4. Depending on what state you live in, you're not allowed to carry these. It's supposed to be 6 inches or below, I believe. And I live in Illinois, so I doubt I'm even supposed to have this on me. I'm pretty sure that's one of the laws they came up with. You know how these lawmakers are. But again, this one I don't carry on me because it's too clean, it's too nice, it's too quote-unquote pretty. And it's like a historical artifact. It looks like it anyway. With the flag and the We the People. So I would never use this. I may have opened up 1 or 2 envelopes with it just to test it out. Now this one I do use. And it's a little bit shorter than, so this one's probably closer to 8.5 inches. All right. I want to know your thoughts. I got a lot of knives. I got more swords than I do knives, but still. A lot. So shout out to you guys. My favorite thing about this, 3 things. I like the blade. I like the handle. But most of all, probably I like the weight. I really like how this thing feels. I was talking about the laws. I wouldn't have this on me when I'm out and about. But let's just say you get pulled over for whatever reason. Be honest. Be honest. You don't have to tell everything. Let's just say it's a simple traffic stop. You know, license and registration. They're not going to go through your car, right? But let's just say they have reason to go through your car. Be honest. Officer, just a heads up. I have a We the People MTech USA knife right there in the dash, or right there in the center console, or right there. I keep my boot knife actually inside my door. You know that little pouch underneath the window and the door? So I always told myself, like, if I were to get pulled over, which it happens, it's going to happen. I always tell myself, if I get pulled over, I'll be like, hey. Actually, I got pulled over a couple months ago. Well, no, it was closer to Christmas time. 6, 7 months ago. And I didn't even think about it because it was just simple traffic. But be honest, you know, officer, yes. Just a heads up. I got it on me. But yeah. But again, I think of this as a souvenir. Nothing more, nothing less. Can it be used as a deadly weapon? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a souvenir first. It's a tool second. And it's a weapon last. Alright. Okay. Thanks for being here. Happy Sunday. And I'll talk to y'all later. You can even use this to shave. No, I'm playing. Also, keep your stuff sharp if you do plan on using it. Because when you're cutting dull stuff, if you're cutting with dull stuff, you can kind of hurt yourself. You don't want to do that. I like this one because it stays looking fresh because I never use it. It's for display. Oh, you know what? I want to show you guys something real quick. All right. This is my kitchen table. And this little stand here costs like an extra $1. So if you want to, at Noble Wares, they can throw that in there. Or wherever you get your stuff, I'm sure they can get you a stand. That's what it looks like. It's see-through, it's clear, therefore you don't even know it's there really. No part number. You can either display it like this. I believe that's how it was in the store. And I was trying to find another way. If you do it like that, it looks like it's going to fall off. That could work. So right now it's not touching the table at all. So that can work. I kind of like it like this the best. Noble Wares, that's where I got the thing. Shout out to them. Yes, sir. Yes. So, one thing about collecting knives and swords, it's always nice to have a stand. That way your stuff isn't just laying around emptily. That's not a word. All right. We the People knife. Have a good one. Peace.